Vážení posluchači, z technických příčin nemůžeme pokračovat ve vysílání.
This is it, the main entrance.
Our biggest transmitting station is located in Portugal, 50 miles northeast of Lisbon. Programs are radioed here from Munich and retransmitted behind the Iron Curtain in a fraction of a second.
So, if you haven't seen the Gloria series, stop this video and go see it first. Now I'm here finally. Let's start with the video and we start with the beginning. So this is the road where engineer João Vidal arrived at the neighborhood of the RARET Gloria and passes through near that house. And by the way, this is where they play tennis, and very damaged stuff here. So, guess what house is this? It's the Americans' house, where João Vidal set on fire the curtains on the living room. So, I'll check it out. Let's go upstairs. Sensor. Oh wow. It's plastic with glue, sticker. Here's the balcony. Okay. So, after all it burned, markings. He set it on fire here, I think. Okay, we're done here.
Don't ruin the girl's life, or yours. Let's join the party.
So let's go here. The bushes grow a lot here. Here they have done a pool party here. There's no remains of the pool party. Nothing. Really nothing. Let's check it out. So, we're heading to another house. Let me check. I think that house wasn't used, that one. What's this? Nothing. A small pool here. I think this one was used, if I am correct, it was the Ramiro's house, maybe. We'll see. We'll check it out. And that one was João Vidal house. Let's check it out. No, I was wrong. I think that one was Vidal's house. Or that one. We'll see. one was Ramiro's house. Or maybe that one, we'll see. It looks familiar.
A minha mulher chega à casa e nem um beijo recebo.
Por favor, Ramiro, não.
Não, porquê? Estamos sozinhos.
Mas eu não quero.
Não te interessa aquilo que eu quero?
Eu não quero. Eu já te disse que eu não quero, Ramiro. Ramiro. Ramiro, eu disse que não quero.
I think this was Ramiro's house. Ramiro, yes. Confirms. Ramiro. Yeah. Let's go upstairs. Nothing yet. Okay. Empty rooms. Okay, let's pause for a photograph session.
Deixa-me sair! Deixa-me sair! Deixa-me sair daqui!
Aproveita para pensar no teu comportamento.
Okay, that was nice. No, I think that one is the João Vidal's house. This was the Ramiro. Let's check this out. One of them.
Yes.
Oh, we need to search the house. There might be a gas leak.
Okay, sure. But my shift starts now.
Well, you can stay. It won't take long.
And so it is acrylic. Why they break stuff? Stupid. This is one is glass. More acrylic. His kitchen.
Entra.
Só vim a saber se estás melhor.
Let's go up. Ah, cool. Love this. Loved it. Yes. It's almost falling. Shit. And there is nothing there, I think. Very cool idea. So after all, they filmed here. I thought it wasn't here. How nice. Sticker. Lamp there, big lamp. Let me see. Let me see what house is this one. What? I think this one wasn't used, maybe. TV. I don't know. Okay. Let's check this one. big light there. These ones I don't know. I think they didn't use them. I don't know. I really don't know. I think some garages there. Nice garages. Okay. Do you have names? CGD. I don't know. So let's continue. Let's continue here. Now we'll check if that is the place of the doctors, and where they have they hang together drinking beers and so on and listening music from the 60s. And it is the place where the doctor have the paraphernalia to take some pictures, reveal some pictures. Okay, let's enter here. I think this is the main entrance. Yep. I don't know if people break the glasses and why they break the glasses. Okay, let's get in. USB charger. Goddamn showers. So there's nothing here. Maybe upstairs, but I don't know. How do we go upstairs? I think the entrance is from here there. Maybe. I don't think so. No, wasn't here. So, maybe upstairs. Let's check it out. I don't think so. It's all rotten. But you never know. No. It's all empty. They don't use this. What's this? wasn't here. Strange. It was another place, not here. So I don't know. Okay, what's in this here? Check this place out. No. Big stairs. Let's just pick. Big corridor. Nope. Nothing. Nothing here. Let's get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Don't waste time. Nothing here. So I didn't found it, the place. I don't understand why. Seems to be somewhere else. Anyway. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't know now where to go. Barbecuing here. Let's check this house. Oh, it's the same. Okay. That one is in good condition too. We'll check it out. Okay, nothing. So let's go to the other place. where they filmed that thing. Maybe in studio, or maybe there. Check this out first. No. No, definitely not near. So now I think I will go to the medical post, or whatever the name in English. In Portuguese is posto médico. I think it's quite near. I remember this place when I was here in 2018. First time I went here. I can't believe I'm here again. If I was millionaire, maybe I'll buy this. Here we go. And this is the post de saúde, not the medical post. And they have already broken the windows. Damn you. To enter, of course, maybe. Let's check it out. No. So let's see if it is open or closed. Wow, it's open. Damn it. They broke this. Let's see if the doctor is inside. They took the machine. The RX machine. They washed the RXs here. with specific liquids. Anyway. Damn it. Look at the chair, the desk. I think this is the one. Cool. Got paper still here. Treatments, all that stuff. Not good. Okay, don't use this. What's going on here? When I was here in 2018, those glasses weren't there. No. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if the doctor has those photographs. Of course not. Empty. This is not wood. This is like rubber? No. Something like that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Look a bit.
If you can't trust a doctor, you can't trust anyone.
Use the photographs to record the medical.
Are there more photos?
Oh.
My wife has been to your office.
I never touched any of this woman. I swear it.
Let's get out of here. Here, a child was born without legs and arms, I think.
Little bit of shock.
Okay, so now we're leaving the medical. We're going to the place where they torture and murdered 2 people on the series. Ursula, if I remember well, and the poor doctor. Let's check this out. You have to climb the stairs first. Oh, they work everything. Dining room. Okay. Here we go. They take that stuff away. Last time I was here, that was there. So this is the dining room, where I have there are a nice picture, something like this, of this place back in the early days of the RARET. I can put side by side to compare. And that picture, we can see the main buildings of the RARET here, but now there we can see only trees. Down here is the bar where you see on the series, and now this. You certainly recognize this place. Fatidic place. Last time I was here, there was a metal thing here for the chimney. They removed it. It's a nice place, isn't it? For those kind of... This is it. Of scenes. Maybe we can go now through here, downstairs. Let me turn on the light. Hello, very damaged place. Refrigerators. This could be used for something in the city. Oh, wow. Very old bottles. Especially this one and this one. Okay. No. I've already seen stuff. Oh wow. This wasn't used, but this was used. Cool. Wow. Yes. And the band's playing there on this stage. Right there. How cool is this? Is there a passage here? Yes, there is. There's nothing there, I think. Shit. Okay. They have painted all this. Broken glass. It's actually glass. What is this liquid's all about? There is no lights here. the phone booth. Where's the phone? There's no phone. Funny smell here. Bathrooms. I don't remember. I think they didn't use that. Yeah. And this is it. Love it. And here outside, they had a little chat, but I don't remember. I mean, all these bushes grow so fast. Let's close the door. Could have some beverage here. Have a drink in the RARET. But in the series this wasn't RARET. It was something else. Another kind of a bar, someplace else. But they reused it to make some scenes here. Okay, this is the backstage. Cool. Let's get out of here. So now we're going to the main buildings, just because. Okay. I mean, okay. We are now leaving the neighborhood and go to the main RARET facilities. Let's go. What time is it? As it tells, 10:13 a.m. So basically we are getting out of the filming location. Went to the real RARET. There you go. 2017. Here it is, the main gates. Okay. Historical stuff. I'm returning here after all these years. And of course, they have removed the balcony here. What a shame. There is a thing here. I didn't saw it. The first time I was here. One, I think it's not here anymore. It's a kind of a van. Look at these lampposts, very, very old. The other thing is a prison. They have a prison here. And they have power too, there. I can hear it. Okay. Shit, I hope there's no holes here. Okay. Maybe it's here. No. This place is falling apart. It's not here. Bathrooms everywhere, papers everywhere. Nothing here. Not here at all. Maybe somewhere else. Power mains, it's still functioning but not connected to here. Okay, I don't care about it, so let's continue. Okay, let's see it. Well, last time I was here, I didn't enter here because it was closed. Wow, old drives, flexible old drives. Okay, nothing. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? Wow, how cool is this? Don't smoke here. Look at these pigs. Continue. What's in there? Big power rooms. And the stairs to nowhere. I mean, they're broken stairs. here. Wait a second. Let's continue. So, I don't see any prison. Cannot smoke here, of course. An accordion. Let me see. Okay. Maybe it's here? No? Oh, not the computer. Design fits all. What a stuff. Some kind of report. And now here, what is this? Damn it, just an empty room. And no prison whatsoever. There's more stuff in there. What's in here? Nothing. Puto do zero. And no prison whatsoever. What's there? I don't know. It's a strange thing. What is this little house all about? I really don't find the prison. That's strange. So now let's go there to see if the van's still there. I don't believe it's there. Maybe it was sold or for scrap, something like that, and no historical preservation. So let's go. Kind of tired. Whoa. No, of course. There are no fans. I think the van was there. Too late. Maybe we can see the marks of the tires here. No. What a big tire. And only this trailer. Tire marks on here. I keep the kettle here at some point. More hard drives. Not hard drives, but discs. Flexible discs. Okay. Nothing more. This is a huge video. And always something that blurred. Nothing for me here. Okay. Bathroom. Hello. Can shit here. And so on. Can piss here. Can dry here. Can wash the hands there. Get out of here now. There's nothing special. Up. So. No van, they took the van away. What a pity. Let's turn this tour and let's get to the main, what's the name? The main buildings where they have the emitters and receivers and so on. Maybe I will climb that stairs. We'll see. I climbed. Let's just enter here. This was a big thing. Last time I was here, this was intact. Why they took this all out? And the Liberty Bell is missing there. Taking everything. They took everything away. You can still see the remains of the Liberty Bell I was talking about there. Maybe you can see a fade bell. Okay. I will not show this in detail because there is nothing here, and besides that I have plenty of videos here. Wow. And these walls are all covered with cork. There were big machinery here in the past. State of the art for the time. Anyway, everything comes to an end at some point. Transformation, and so on. Garages. They took an old Jeep that were there for a long time, a white one. There was a big satellite dish here, took it too. But that little one on the top of the roof is still there. Here. Okay. And no prison. It's unbelievable. Maybe they took the bars. High tension. Cannot enter here. So we have to turn around. Shit. Or maybe not. We'll see. Damn it. Ah, cool. It's not a dead hand. Almost broke the camera. why they close this shit. In the past, 2 flags there, Portuguese one and an American one. Main entrance. Let's check here. This last time I was here, this was in better shape, a little bit better shape. But it's the way it is. And that's it.
That was the Freedom Bell, to remind you that you are listening to Radio Free Europe.
Volá hlas svobodného Československa, Rádio Svobodná Evropa.
This is Radio Free Europe calling Czechoslovakia. On May 1st, 1951, we broadcast for the first time on medium wave. We are on the air 11 and a half hours a day, 7 days a week.
Perhaps some of you are wondering what sort of programs are being broadcast on this transmitter. There is news every hour that we are on the air. Every hour on the hour, we transmit world news, truthful and undistorted. And we send news from inside Czechoslovakia, too, news which the communist regime tries very hard to suppress. Our feature programs offer music, satire, entertainment, information, commentary, and services. Real services. For instance, the program called Messages, which is broadcast 7 days a week at 1945, consists of coded messages to people in Czechoslovakia from people on the outside. Listen for a sample.
Voláme číslo 147L. 147L. Město 75H. Opakujeme. Město 75H.
Calling Mr. 147L. Mr. 147L. Place 75H. Place 75H. We have received your message. And your son is safe in America, in the city of Cleveland, Ohio. He and his wife, who escaped safely with him from Czechoslovakia 8 months ago, say to you, keep up your hope, for the communists will be driven from our homeland and freedom will yet prevail. I now repeat the message to Mr. 147L. Calling Mr. 147L.
And so Radio Free Europe pierces the curtain with a message of hope from father to son, possibly an answer to a letter smuggled to Radio Free Europe's famed post office address, Box 6220, Munich.
uma niche. Mirror. Why is crap all over the place here? Why? Now we are going to check this garage, whatever. As I said before, they took the Jeep, a white Jeep that were there for a long time. Anyway. It's all opened. Classic stuff. Erotic stuff from other times. Anti-stress. Nice wood. Old wood. main entrance. Wow. A very old pen. I'll put here. More. Now let's see if the pump's still here. The old gasoline pumps. I think they took it away too. Let me check. Yes, they took it away. Oh shit. They were here. In 2018 they were here. I think they sold it for scrap or something. God damn it. Only the sockets, or whatever it is, remain. They take everything away. Almost nothing to see here. Anyway. And the tower. And the tower.
We have many other ways of keeping the spirit of freedom alive. For example, disc jockey programs like Date with Eva. Every day except Sunday, Eva visits with the younger elements in our audience, playing the popular Western music that the communists forbid.
Mr. James.
And thus Eva, bringing the excitement of youth in the free world to her enslaved generation. At the end of every broadcasting day, a news editor reads the last-minute news very slowly. There is a reason for this, of course. There are Czechs and Slovaks who want to listen with pencils in their hands.
Generál MacArthur přistál včera večer na...
News at dictation speed, enabling the truth, a precious commodity behind the Iron Curtain, to pass from person to person. We take pains to keep alive the beloved folk music of the prisoner peoples, songs and dances banned by the Red regime.
And this is the famous tower. I mean famous because it's just a tower. And a big one. These were the place where the antennas stay in the past, or removed, of course. Damn flies. The nature is taking his thing. Very old. Shit. I can hear wasps. Maybe it's not wasps. Tight to climb. If I fit there. Let's do this. So they break all the windows here. What a view. What a view. It's quite high, this thing. Last time I was here, there were some chairs, some tables. There is nothing now. What's this? Lights. Wow. I don't fit here. It's It's better not to go there. Maybe for another time. Music for the Masses. Remember the Depeche Mode album? The cover? Okay. It was music for the masses and information for the masses in the past. Okay. I will take some pictures and get the hell out of this tower. I saw pictures in the past of this tower without these windows, without nothing. And I think this was lower with some kind of an iron thing there. Hey, look, there is 2 baths there, tubs, one pink and one blue. Strange stuff anyway. And this is water, but there is no water inside. And that is Gloria village, I think. Quite near. Okay, that's it.
Like this program of folk songs from Slovakia.
Yes, music just to please our audience of imprisoned Czechs and Slovaks. But their jailers, the agents and stooges of the Kremlin, are not very pleased by the audacity of Radio Free Europe, which General Clay has called a tough slugging weapon in the struggle for freedom. We quite openly sow the seeds of terror and suspicion among the communists, both the Russian intruders and the homegrown variety, and in so doing, save many of our listeners' lives, like this.
Radio Free Europe calls on pressure. Citizens of pressure, in your town the manager of the Cafe Chergov, Stefan Stupinsky, is a dangerous agent of the state security police. Stupinsky is about 35, 160 centimeters tall, dark-haired and well-dressed. Do not be misled by his anti-communist talk. Stupinsky and his helpers take advantage of people who are intoxicated and try to draw things out of them to report to the secret police. We repeat our message. Radio Free Europe calls on pressure. Citizens of pressure.
Another message.
Voláme občany z Lednického Rovného. Rozhlasová stanice Svobodná Evropa.
Calling the citizens of Lednické Rovné. Radio Free Europe has complete information that Communist Deputy Franjo was personally responsible for the death of the Catholic priest in Němšová, who was murdered last month. One of Franjo's agents told the priest that someone was dying in a neighboring village. The unsuspecting priest went quickly to administer the last sacrament and on the road was attacked by murdering thugs who stabbed him to death. Radio Free Europe knows this murder was plotted by Communist Deputy Franjo of Lednické Rovné. Remember this well. Franjo will not escape punishment, even as the other communist criminals will not escape.
Yes, remember this well, Stefan Stupinsky and Deputy Franjo. And remember that twice a week we talk directly to members of the Communist Party on another program.
Freedom-loving Czechs know who you are and warn that you will be held accountable for your sins.
Turn on the lights. Jesus. Lost the bottle, plastic bottle of the water. get out of here now. Which way? This way. It's a long journey. Already the exit. Cool. I'm kind of dizzy. Jesus. I had enough of this. Here we are again. It's better to get out of there. From here. There's a lot of crap in here. Why they break this apart? Why? I don't know. There must be some reason for that. Okay, bye-bye, RARET.
Our biggest transmitting station is located in Portugal, 50 miles northeast of Lisbon. Programs are radioed here from Munich and retransmitted behind the Iron Curtain in a fraction of a second. There are over 100 towers in this field of directional antennas that aim our programs at the target, as far as 2,500 miles away. The electric power required here would light 20,000 homes. A replica of RFE's symbol, the Freedom Bell.
Okay. This is the RARET school, this building. I think it was one of the last things to still work when it was closed, when the RARET closed. one of the things I think they could use in the series, the Gloria series, it was the pool, the swimming pool. There's one swimming pool here, but maybe because of time and money restrictions and so on, they don't use it, I think. Certainly give a good feeling for the series, but you know. The pool there. How can I climb this thing? Okay, I'm done. Great. Children's pool, adults pool. Here we are again. It's almost dry. I think they've cleaned this up. Last time I was here, it was very dirty. If I remember well. Let's check it out near. Good stuff. And look at it, the bar. Very cute. Let's check the bar. It's deep. It's a deep pool. Shit. Some little barbecue. Let's check the bar. Oh, there's something down there. Just all stuff. Shit, I cannot go there. Too much spikes. Small fountain there. And go over here. Get back here again. This place has everything almost complete, and the pool too. Okay, let's check the bar. If there are any drinks, of course there are no drinks. Remains the same. Speaker. That's interesting. There are no batteries here. This light. Here's the balcony. Old design. Speaker boxes. Get out of here. Damn it. So how can we get out of here? I don't know. Just don't know. Shit. The same place, maybe. What's that? It's the train. Okay, let's get out. I hope I will not fall. Damn it. Okay, I'm done.
Your sins against your country. We urge those of you who are not completely under the control of communist tyrants to join the forces of freedom. When the day of liberation comes, true justice will weigh your sins against your good deeds. It is not yet too late to change. We have records of the following collaborators: František Svoboda, Karel Nováček, Václav Šmíd, Josef Pekařík, Alois Hodinář.
Nothing is more precious than freedom of worship.
Okay, let's now check the school, the big school. Why they close the doors? Are they stupid? There we go. Okay, let's go from the rear. Why not? Why they close it? What's this? A box. There is nothing to see inside, but they just close it. Let's see if there is any entrance, or is it closed? Of course it's open from the rear. What is this? What is this? The CCT. Where is this? 6 CCT. I don't know. Let me check. Okay. Let's check the school first. Whoa. Take the left. Dog. A dog. No. Soap. Nothing. Okay, let's take the right. at this desk. Okay, it's closed. It's the directive console. Nothing special. All cleared. Just a room. Let's go up and away. Upstairs. Just empty rooms. Nothing more, nothing less. Dog. A lot of humidity. Really nothing. A lot of humidity in these walls. Let's check this in the rear. And there is nothing more. A wall. A table and practice. Target practice. Okay. That's it. So we're done here. Okay. So that's it for this visit. I hope you have enjoyed this video. For now I'm going to leave the RARET maybe for the last time. It was an incredible place. I love this place. And I hope I will see you in the next videos, and subscribe to the channel and comment the videos, like. So until the next one, goodbye. Okay, let's get out of here. RARET is no longer needed. Radio Free Europe, a complex of emitters, large antennas and support buildings. Was born by the hand of the Americans in the historic period of strategic disputes and indirect conflicts between the United States and the USSR, known as the Cold War. Established in Portugal, a neutral country during World War II, but an important player in the ensuing unarmed ideological war. Rádio Europa Livre, Radio Free Europe, has continuously transmitted for more than 40 years, until the fall of Soviet domination, programs of ideology capitalist to the countries occupied by the communism of the USSR, programs which were transmitted in shortwave in the languages of the countries to which they arrived. And it was precisely in the Portuguese village Gloria do Ribatejo, at the time of the semi-uninhabited period, that the largest transmitter center of Radio Europa Livre was built, whose facilities, called the RARET, a radio transmitting company, are now unoccupied antennas and all material were dismantled. RARET was only used to rebroadcast the programs of Radio Free Europe, whose main studios were in Munich, Germany, since Salazar allowed Portugal to be only the mirror. In this sense, RARET was linked to an important listening center in Machuqueira, in Benavente, which received the emissions of the German municipality, whole cushion, and then recorded and forwarded them to the different emitters of Gloria do Ribatejo. These emitters, with hundreds of kilowatts of power, had the antennas directed to Romania, Czechoslovakia, Poland, Hungary and Bulgaria, and from the 60s to communist countries of the Middle East, in a total of 18 different languages. In 1989, the destruction of the Berlin Wall and the departure of the Russians to the Soviet Union, leaving the occupied countries to the possibility of managing their destinies. RARET is no longer needed.
Your hardships and your suffering. Yet, a free and independent Czechoslovakia will arise again out of the ruins of the past. There is a growing understanding in the United States that there can be no enduring peace until this occurs. World tranquility cannot be achieved while the peoples of Eastern and Central Europe remain the prisoners of a foreign tyrant. And now, a message from the head of Radio Free Europe's Czechoslovak desk, speaking on behalf of free Czechoslovakians the world over, the brilliant journalist Ferdinand Peroutka.
Mr. President, by the will and contributions of 16 million American citizens who joined the crusade for freedom, this radio station has been constructed. One nation extends its hand to another nation. World democracy backs up its fighters on the front line. Twice in the lifetime of my generation, Americans have come to Europe in order to save freedom. In a dictatorial regime, one free radio station means a revolution. As soon as it is possible to oppose one argument with another argument, the whole system of communism trembles.
Free Czechs and Slovaks, the men who are Radio Free Europe, join in singing their national anthems.
Volá hlas svobodného Československa, Rádio Svobodná Evropa.
That was the Freedom Bell, to remind you that you are listening to Radio Free Europe.